Okay.
So, guys, everyone, welcome very much to Thrive's weekly online talks and chats. And I hope just sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and we're just going to, chat today with Neeta Javeri. For those who you don't know me, I'm Pinky Daga. I'm CEO for Thrive Art and Soul. And today I would like to introduce a very, very dear friend of mine, Neeta Javeri. Hi, Neeta.
Hi, Pinky.
And just to give you a little background about her, Neeta is our ambassador for Thrive Journeys. So, me and her have had some fantastic trips with Thrive
Yes.
Journeys and as friends together. She is an avid traveler, a mystic, a complete mystical being, one of the best tarot readers that I know and love, a reconnected healer, and a bug flower therapist.
Yeah.
So I think everybody needs you in their life right now,
Thank you
Nita.
so much, Pinky, for all these great words. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
been lovely working with you. Also, having you part of my life journey. It's just been so amazing, even as friends and work colleagues.
Yeah,
It's
I
just been an
mean,
amazing journey.
I totally agree. I think the beauty of knowing how to come into a certain vibration is to be able to attract just the right tribe. And I
Yes.
think when it comes to you and me, we just did that instantly. And I think last what 18 years
Yeah,
has
it's
been
been.
such a remarkable thing.
And it's such a coincidence way we met up in just learning our tarot cards. And
Yeah.
yeah, our friend put us together and we just became such amazing friends. And we're doing
Yes.
such lovely work together.
Yeah, it's really a blessing. And right now, when you come so close to isolation, and when you come so close to your own mortality, you really realize. I think everyone is realizing what's so important. And I think for me, these connections that I have with you and people like you, what's really keeping me going, and what I really want to live for. I don't want
Yes.
to die just yet.
Yes, for sure. No, none of us want to.
We have many Thrive journeys to do
Yes,
together.
lots together.
So, Nita, tell me now, knowing you as I know you, you cannot sit in one place. You
Yeah.
thrive on travel. I've seen not only that you just do it just to for the heck of it, but you do it because it's a soul calling for you, right?
Yes, it is.
So, so tell us. I mean, we will definitely talk about the journey of going within, but before that, let's have some fun
Okay.
and let's tell us about some of
Yes.
the best spots you've been. Talk to us about your travel, places that other people haven't.
So all the people who know me, they know that more than like few weeks, you don't see me in one place. Okay,
Right.
my soul's need to travel, learn things. I'm a like adventurous soul, nomadic soul. I like to meet different people, do different things, go to places with good vibration, just learn things. I just feel a person needs to upgrade themselves every year. Like how our phones keep on upgrading. We buy iPhone 8, 9, 10. Before we learn the first one, the other one has come. So I just feel we also need to be updated with ourselves. Every year we need to feel, are we a better version of ourselves? Yeah. So it's just that need takes me to travel to different places. I love seeing different cultures. I'm I'm a strange girl. I don't like shopping. I'm one of a kind who doesn't like shopping. I, it just doesn't fulfill me by going to malls and buying things. Of course, I do buy. It's not that I don't, but that's not my thing. I like to see a place. I research about the place. I like to find places with good vibration. So if you're asking me what is my really amazing trip,
Yeah, what
it's,
are the power spots? Like when you talk about, going to these places with these wonderful vibrations, tell us
yeah.
some of the power spots and amazing experiences you had at these places.
So this one place we went was Sedona. The whole place, the energy is there. It's an energy vortex. So over there, you see the trees are also twisted because of the energy. Okay, that all the branches, all the things are twisted because it's such high vibration. So that was one of my very amazing trip. We went there on a road trip, 4 girls. We meditated near the river. We climbed the mountains. We met some shamans. We just went on our own journey. And when I came back as a new me. Like a lot of things of my earlier self or my past, I just couldn't recognize me too. Like there was a whole shift in my energy. Yeah. So, I mean, be prepared when you do any of these journeys, even if you're fun or for some experience, you can't, there will always be some changes in your life. Okay. So we all hesitate for changes, but that's part and parcel. If you don't change, you cannot evolve. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always fun to go with the right minded people. Always they say vibe creates your tribe. So whenever you go for such places and learn different types of things or go for workshops, you are meeting similar like-minded people. How you and me, we go for these workshops. Joe
Yeah.
dispenza workshops.
Yeah.
We met so many people on the same path when we go for these
Yeah.
workshops.
Yeah.
They turn out to become your family. So
Right.
yes, yeah, this is me. I travel. I
Yeah,
travel.
and I really think that it's just about stepping outside your comfort zone.
Yes.
What I have found is that when you're on these journeys, I mean, it's good to have a framework in place and know what you don't want to miss. But it's also great to be open and
Yeah.
let the energy of the place kind of carry you.
Yes.
And then you don't know what kind of things open after
Yeah.
that.
It's honestly a very mystical
Yeah,
experience you have. And every place, even if there's not a high vibration, you just might meet somebody who tells you something, who teaches you something. There's always reason for something. Okay.
yes,
So even if you pick up any place, if you just don't want to go to any of these high vibration places, go somewhere. It really enhances your life. I think experiences and memories are very important
yeah,
in a
yeah.
in your journey.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, so last year, this time we were in Bhutan,
Yes.
and it was such a mystical place. I cannot forget ever doing the walking meditation
Yeah.
by the river in where were we?
Paro.
In Paro. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And when we were there, because they say it's a land of happiness, you saw we were actually it was just 4 days of happiness. We had a smile on our face. We forgot what was happening with our day to day lives. We sat in a monastery and, meditated with the monks. Where will we get such experiences if you don't go out and try out new things in our life?
yeah, yeah.
You have to be open to trying new things in our lives.
So name some of the places, Nita, that people can look forward to going
Yeah.
to when once the world opens. So we kind of all start envisioning and
Oh,
imagining, and
yeah.
you
So you
know,
know what? Even if you don't want to go far off, there's so many beautiful places in India. You try, like we had a Thrive journey at Rishikesh. It was amazing. We would walk and sit near the Ganges, meditate, hear the river flowing. It was just another mystical experience. We did yoga in the open, in the lawns, at the full view of Ganga. We did the arti, the fire energy. So, I mean, you don't have to go far off. Okay. It can be just nearby in India. Also abroad, there are so many high vibration places. Like I had gone to Egypt. Okay.
yeah.
And in the middle of the pyramid, they say it's the center of universe. So I made my friend and some foreigners sit down and meditate. First they thought, what is she making us do? Nobody could get up for 1 hour from that spot. Like,
Right. The
people, yeah,
the energy was so
it
strong.
was so strong. People started feeling things. Yeah, people really had like tears in their eyes.
Yeah.
Lots happened during that time. So yes, I mean there are a lot of places you can travel.
Tell me, can you recall any kind of a mystical experience you've had in any of these places? Tell us a story. We would all love to hear one of your stories, Nita.
So actually that happened with me in Egypt, in the pyramid, while meditating. I just got visions after visions about myself, people around me. There was messages flowing. Were actually like real. It was like watching a movie of
Yeah.
my life or people near and dear to me. Like I had to call them up and tell them messages and all. And actually, they'd called me and told me in a few days, how did you say that? Why did you say that to me? Why did you warn me of that?
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, it was amazing. The answers were just flowing. There was a free
Right.
flow channel going on that time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Tell us what is one message you got for yourself which you can share with everyone, which sort of came true.
I got a message I'm a right path, okay, because I actually was from a corporate background, marketing. I always wanted to become a businesswoman. That was my thing. But this was always a passion about trying to, I like solving puzzles, trying to sort out, knowing more. I have this curious nature of next what? What do I have to do with my life? I always like to figure out things for myself. Then I realized a lot of people started coming to me for just practical advice. Like, Nita, what do you think? What, how can. So I just realized that this hobby of mine really helped change people's life, like doing tarot or just giving some positive advice. It really changed people's lives. So that time when I was under the pyramid, I had a total transformation. Anita, this is what you're actually meant to do, and this is your life goal. And I quit my job. My family thought I was mad, quitting high paid jobs, that really that whole power when you get when you're doing this corporate life and job. And I just trusted the universe that it's going to take me where I wanted to take me. Like, it is scary a bit when you give up everything and start something new. You feel like, will you succeed? Will you not? Am I doing the right thing? But I really believe if you're passionate about something and you give your 100%, you have to give your 100%. There's no way you can fail. Yeah. So I just believe everybody follow your dreams, follow your passion. It really gets to what you want to do in your life.
I totally agree, Neeta.
Yeah.
I really do. So now tell me, now that we are sort of locked down and it's going to be a while before we start traveling. I mean,
Yes.
right now we are just looking forward to going to each other's houses if we can.
Yeah.
That's like the next best thing. But tell me, what do we do? Let's talk about, we can't journey outside. So now we need to journey inside.
Yeah.
I personally feel that this is the best time. It's a time given by the universe to journey within.
Yeah.
But the question is, which a lot of people are wondering, trying to figure out, is how do we even begin this journey within?
Okay. First is just accepting the situation. We are trying really hard to fight it. Okay. This is some message from the universe that we all need to pause. I thought I will, like, whoever knows me called me, Nita, how will you stay in Bombay for so
I
long? We thought you'll go mad. But no, I'm loving it. Like, of course, I mean, I would love that my life gets normal, and I'm not saying I don't want that.
Yeah.
But I'm always trying to I find my life very hectic in Bombay. It's not that it's me doing it to myself. I make my life hectic. It's not that you get busy with your work, your children, your social life, running around.
Nita?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There's so many things we do. So then I would pay money, plan this, and go outside to another country, another place to go within myself. Now I've got it to do all at my home. Okay. I just can
Yeah.
sit home. I don't have to spend a single rupee to go within. So I think it's the best time to upgrade yourself, as I was saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now is the right time to learn skills.
Yeah.
And it's everything is on the computer, online, on Zoom. Pick up something, whatever you're passionate. If you like learning cooking, cooking can be your meditation. If you like working out, working can be your meditation. You really need to not waste time to only talking about when will this open and just talking about the repeated thoughts. We need to really filter our thoughts, what we talk to our people. Tell your friends something new you learned. Give them some tip. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good to upgrade yourself right now by learning skills. Another way is really, we always say, oh, I want to meditate, but I never get the time. It's always so noisy. My phone rings so much. I don't get time for my work to do meditation.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no excuse. There's ample amount of time. Nobody's calling us. We have a lot of free time. Go within. Once you come out of this 1 month or 2 month lockdown phase, come out as a new you. Come out with what you need to know what you want out of your future. What do you want out rest of the 2020?
Yeah. So, Neeta, I'm going to stop you there for a second. Okay, first we will talk about meditation.
Yeah.
Okay. And next, I would want to talk about how to create a new you. Okay.
Okay.
So let's focus on talking and giving our audience some information on that. Okay.
Okay.
A lot of people are confused how to meditate, when to meditate, how do we start, my mind doesn't stay calm, what can I do, how can I help? So what would you advise,
Okay.
being such a long time meditator yourself?
Okay. Just to give you nobody's learned from beginning how to meditate. Okay. It takes time. Initially, we also, more than 5 minutes, I couldn't sit. Always fidgety. It takes time. Everything is like a practice. Practice makes things perfect. Start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time. Sit down quietly in one spot in your house where there's no disturbance. Now you'll tell me what type of meditation. Okay. Now there are tons of meditation on YouTube. It's all on our fingertips. Okay, you just have to type guided meditation. I would suggest you start with some guided meditation or some breath work, because it keeps you busy, because we are not used to sitting idle without anybody telling us or doing some activity. So if you go on YouTube, you can type Deepak Chopra, Louis Hay. They have amazing affirmations. Type, do that for 15, 20 minutes of your day.
Right.
And it brings a lot of change inside you. Also, the Shreyans has been doing this breath work on
Yeah.
Thrive.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
amazing. If you
Yes.
cannot, try to sit through the whole thing. If you cannot, try halfway. At least give it a shot. I really
Yeah.
believe until you don't try, you don't know. And in the beginning, you'll have multiple thoughts. Okay, you do have, everybody has. But as you keep on trying it, it gets lesser. Your mind starts quietening. You'll realize you get so many answers to your life. You get your sole purpose while you're meditating. So the main purpose to do the meditation is calming your mind, and you must start.
Yes. I mean, I really think, one more thing is that, guys, there's a lot of meditations on Thrive dot in the Thrive Art and Soul, the YouTube channel. There's a lot of 15, 20-minute meditations, plus the breath work that Neeta just mentioned that Shreyans has been doing. All the recordings are on Thrive Art and Soul YouTube channel. So check them out. And one more thing I would like to add, to meditation is that very often people who've not meditated, they believe that meditation is about having no thought. See, ultimately, after a lot of practice, you could probably slip into a state of thoughtlessness or complete no mind state. And perhaps that could even just last for seconds. What you need to understand is it's not the thoughts that we are trying to resist, it is us being separate from the thoughts. So when they come, just let them come like clouds. You're just observing the thoughts. Okay, I had this thought, no problem. Go back to the guidance, go back to the breath, go back to whatever is the technique that you are following. As long as you can keep on being aware when those thoughts come, let them go out and go back. What do you
Yes.
say, Nita?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, it's impossible that totally you go blank. It takes years of practice. We also have thoughts. But you just, as Pinky said, you need to start observing. The more you observe, you'll start observing your life also. You'll stop reacting to things in your day-to-day life. You'll be more of an observer than reactor. Sometimes when someone says something, we let our whole day get spoiled. It's just by one statement and your whole day gets spiraled down.
Yeah.
So meditation helps you to give more stability to yourself and be observer, as Pinky mentioned.
Yeah. And now, Nita, you mentioned something very, very exciting for me,
Yeah.
especially, is that, we use this time here for a journey inwards to really recreate ourselves.
Yes.
Now, in order to recreate ourselves, we need to really know what we want out of life and what are the areas. So, you guide people through something called Making Your Mind Movie. Can you
Yes.
talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, okay. So Mind Movie is making like a virtual vision board for yourself. We all have a habit of continuously repeating our past, our thoughts. We play the same tape of our lives. This happened to me. Why this is not happening to me? With the Mind Movie, we make a movie of your future. Whatever you want out of your life, we make it manifest. It can be relationships, it can be materialistic things, it can be spiritual goals. Like, I want to lose weight. I want to become a millionaire, billionaire. I want to help out the society, the world. It can be whatever. It's your movie. You don't have to go with what other people think. Okay. So, how do you know what you want? That only will come by meditation. Again, when you calm your mind, you know exactly where you want to be at a particular part of your life.
Right.
Okay. And while we are manifesting our future, it's very important to see positive affirmation. We have a conditioning about ourselves that this is not me.
Yeah.
I cannot be this, so I cannot manifest that.
Yeah.
So the main part is to manifest yourself that I have a healthy life. I am abundant. I am blessed. I'm a very lucky person. Yeah, we make our lives hard for ourselves. Its life is very easy. Okay, we just have to get the right tips and put it back together. So combination of right affirmation and manifestation can make your mind movie. And you really, in this next 2 months, which we are sitting home, you can make your movie for the second half of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would suggest people, everybody sit down quietly for a few days, jot down things what you really want out of your life. Don't be in a pattern that, okay, I always wanted this, so I want it now. Maybe things have changed. Make a list of whatever you want and write it in a positive way, tense. Like, I am this. I have an amazing job. I have family who loves me. And at this point, with the world going, it's a little scary. You can say my world is safe and secure. Yeah. So I really feel you need to get these affirmations. All these affirmations you can find on internet. Yeah. It's not that difficult. Google positive affirmation and put the topic you want about.
Right.
You will get affirmation for each topic.
And what are the different aspects of life which you can just sit back and think about right now?
Yeah.
The
So
different, yeah.
yeah, so they're like, I've been helping people make life this manifestation and mind movies. The general topics are about yourself, finding your dream and passion, your work, your identity. Like many of us, at least in India, the women are so used to looking after their husbands and their children that till many years they don't know what their passion or goal is.
Yeah.
Their passion and goal was to look after their family. Okay. So then they come to me for tarot, like, Neeta, I don't know what to do with my life now that my child is gone to study. Yeah. So it's very important to figure out what you want to do about your life. Of course, in your manifestation, in your goals, you put about your family. But I would really suggest you start with yourself. Okay. So you start with yourself, then your relationships, then about abundance. We all want to make money, do well in our life, have a comfortable life. So you get into abundance, then you get into your family, health. There are a lot of topics.
And maybe certain talents and skills that you want
Of
to
course,
develop, which you haven't found the time for as well.
And also, it's very good time to overcome your fears. Like if you have a fear of public speaking, put that in your video. Yeah. Like whatever your fear is. If you have a fear that you're not creative, right? Then I want to learn a new creative skill this year.
Yeah.
And I would like to say, share a personal thing that Pinky and I, we all have done this mind movie in the last 2 years. And I must say 80% of our movie has come true.
They have.
It can be a materialistic thing, it can be more spiritual thing or personal relationships. But do they come true? Yes. But you need to believe in yourself that they come true. Okay. Let's stop having this doubt that this is not possible for me. We cannot play victim in our life. Our life is in our own hand. Our life is exactly how we have visioned it to be. So if things are not going right in your life, maybe somewhere you have to rewire how you are thinking about your life. Somewhere you need to get confidence back. So I really believe all of you should start manifesting. If you want to make a mind movie, one of us can help you. If you don't want to, just every night before sleeping, think of something you want it to happen next day. Like, I want a phone call from this friend or lost cousin. You'll be amazed that in a day or two, actually the call comes. So try starting manifesting with small things first, then go into a larger and larger picture. I try this game every night before sleeping. I think of something and I see within 2 days it does happen. So
especially if it's a small thing, it happens very easily.
It's very easy.
Very easy. I mean, we've seen that so many times. We've done it with so many smaller things. And
so I really feel now you need to, in this time while we're sitting home, you need to take control of your life. Don't let other people decide what's good for you or bad for you, or don't start blaming people what is bad for you or your parents or my past. It's a new you. What do you want? You have a blank slate today. Jot down at least 20 points of what you want to manifest in the next half of this year.
Right. So guys, if any of you have questions about manifestation, or if you have questions about how to make a mind movie, we can definitely take them also. And so Neeta, tell us a little bit about how tarot works, what happens in tarot, and how can it guide us?
So tarot is giving guidance through these. I have these decks card with me. Is with this deck, it talks about all aspects of your life, from your past, present, future. It talks about emotions. It's not only about prediction. That's what people think. It's only prediction, something about the future. No, it helps you figure out yourself. What do you really want out of your life? Sometimes you're just confused. Am I right? Am I on a right path? Okay. It just tells you, yes, you are. If not, it just helps you guide towards the right direction. It helps you evolve as a person. It pushes you to think deeper and pushes you further. And it really gives you guidance. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Okay. Sometimes you just want somebody to hear you without judgment. That's where a tarot card reader or a healer comes into place. You don't judge the person, it's their journey.
Yeah.
Most of us, when we are hearing our friend, we always are ready to give advice before even we hear them out. Okay. And that's always some kind of judgment or our own belief system. So when we're doing tarot, it's coming from the universe. It's your energy, your higher self talking.
Right. And
So
you are just like the translator.
Yeah, you're just the medium who passes their messages for themselves.
Yeah.
So whatever the answers come are there for their higher self. Yeah. And it tells you to take charge of your own life. We sometimes like to say, oh, if it's in destiny, it'll happen. Now you really need to take charge of your life and make it happen for yourself. Destiny is your guideline, your blueprint. But how you go about your blueprint is in your hand. Again, it comes to how you manifest things, how you affirm things.
Right.
Yeah,
so
it
what do
all
you
comes back
feel?
to this.
What do you feel between this, this whole pull that between, oh, you are fated, you are destined for something, and what we have learned in our journey that we have it in our hands and we can create our own reality,
Yeah.
So what's the right thing? So many people believe in astrology, and astrology may be a wonderful science, but they say ye hoega hi, ye nahi hoega. It's a very predictive
Yes.
kind of a thing. So what is, in between, like how do you feel that the power that you can create
Yes.
your own reality when you feel that, if you feel that everything is fated?
Yeah, so look, every science makes sense. So astrology also talks about planet and the whole structure of the universe. So is it helpful in a big, large picture? Yes. But how about your day-to-day things? It's very difficult to get advice like, is this job good for me? Shall I send my child abroad or not? Will I do well? Everybody needs the answers basically day to day. That is not possible in astrology. Tarot helps you think further. It pushes you to, as you said, do you just leave it to fate or do you do it? Then you can just say, okay, if I'm meant to eat, I will eat. But no, you do go to the kitchen. You make your sandwich and you eat it. In life, you need to go, learn the skill, go study abroad, do the job. Then you'll be successful. Are you fated to be successful? Yes. But you need to figure out which way to go. Your journey is your own way. You can make it as difficult as you want or as simple as you want. Life is actually very simple once you know these tricks. Yeah. You just need to get the right combination. Don't make it too difficult. God wants us to have fun. It's not a very difficult life, a strict life. We are so confused of what we want, so we don't get what we want because universe doesn't know what they want to give. What they should give us.
So you are saying clarity is key.
Very important. You just need to be very sure of what you want. And again, back, how do you get clarity? Is by yoga, by meditation, breath work, pranayam.
Yeah.
That reading positive books, hearing positive things, how people are tuning into Thrive. You have every day a healer or a speaker. We all are learning so much through your site. And these days it's on your fingertips. You can just sit home and tune into whatever you want. It's better to filter.
Neeta, what do you do when a very particular strong, all of us have a very strong doubt that comes up? Yes. Or places where we don't feel worthy, places we feel that we don't deserve this thing, Yeah. What do you do when that comes up? Because when you quiet yourself, then suddenly not just the strong voice, but even the scary voice starts speaking louder,
Yes.
And when you hear this, what do you do? What do you suggest?
When you're on this path, just know that you have to trust the universe. It will be like, oh God, am I changing too much? Will things not work out for me if I just go so much within myself? No, you come out as a better you. Okay, so things which are not in your vibration or things of which you don't resonate might go out of your life, but you are giving the opportunity for better things to come into your life. So we do Diwali cleaning every year. Okay, you need to do your cleaning too. It's not only the outer beauty and outer self and we look good and everything. How about the inner cleaning? Yeah, we need to change. And if the doubts come, yes, it is a scary place. We all have faced it. Yeah, when things are all of a sudden change, somehow you just cannot understand your best friend or anybody close to you. because you have another journey. It's fine. But you learn how to accept them how they are, and you learn how to accept how you are. Yeah, you find the right balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also feel, just to add to that, that for me, whenever there is a very strong doubt or a fear or an anxiety that comes up, it's actually very good. If Nita,
Yes.
Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about us coming up against ourselves.
Yes.
And when we do come up against ourselves, when we know, oh my God, this is my fear. For example, let's say that I really do fear that I will not be able to make a certain venture successful. I doubt. I don't think that I have what it takes, to make this venture successful, or any venture. Let's say that
Yes.
it's a very common doubt that comes up in people. I think at that time you learn to realize that this is your block. And when you know what is your block, when you know that, okay, it's this card that's blocking me, or it's this thought that's blocking me,
Yeah.
that's when the self awareness is 50% of the game. Then you
Yes.
realize, hey,
I so
this
agree.
is what I need to work on. Okay, all right, this is me. Now, where is this self doubt coming from? Is it coming from my childhood? Is it coming from what I am reflecting to the outer world? Is it coming? So you can analyze that, guys. You can go deeper into those doubts. You can go deeper into those fears, understand where they're coming from. And more often than not, when you go to that root, when you go deep inside, you realize that it was absolutely unfounded. It was just some belief, some conditioning, some pattern which was stuck. And the minute you become aware, it breaks and you can come out of that. What do you say, Nita?
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree with that. As you said, the first thing is to accept whatever you need to change, or if anything. And it's never. Don't feel ashamed to take help. There's so much help available. If you need to do it in person, go to a therapist, go to a counselor, go to a reader, whatever works for you. If you don't feel comfortable, everything is online. You learn things, you read things. Everybody needs help. We needed help. Everybody needs help. So first step is just take the help, start your journey. I think it's the right time right now. We have so much going on. Everybody is talking live about some topic or the other, and it's really enhancing everybody's life at this moment. Yeah. So again, I'm saying, rather than wasting time talking, you have to really filter your thoughts at this moment. It's a scary time, so it's better not to talk about the same thing. It's more important to talk something important at this time,
Yeah,
because what we think only we create. So I feel like at this moment it's better to send positive energy to the world,
yeah,
so it gets easier for us, things get faster for us, rather than creating more of this fear
yeah.
and projecting it to the world right now.
Any quick tips, Nita, on how to raise our vibrations quickly?
Yeah.
When we sort of slump.
Okay. Best way, as I said before, also start this affirmations every morning. Get up, look at yourself in the mirror, say, I love myself, I love my life, I'm safe and secure, I am happy, I am always blessed. When you say this, only you'll have a smile on your face. You'll start the day feeling okay. Yeah. And initially, 1 2 times, you'll feel like, oh God, maybe it's not me. But the more you say it, it becomes you. You'll see the way you talk, your body language. You'll feel more confident about yourself. So I really feel, start your day with positive affirmation. Take 10 minutes out initially to meditate, sit quietly, then start your day. And before sleeping, before sleeping, rather than watching. Of course, I also like watching my programs and Netflix and everything, but just 10 minutes before sleeping, shut your all these TV and phone calls. Think about what you want out of life, because when we sleep is the best time when we manifest things. Okay, it's the easiest way. So I want you to all switch off your mind that time. 10 minutes, really think of what you want out of your life. Really introspect that time and sleep it out. And you'll see how it just works out in your dream state. And over the time, you've actually manifested. So, yes, positivity, affirmation, meditation, and manifestation.
And mind
These
movies.
three. Mind movies. Mind movie is the best tool I really found in the recent past. That It really changes your. I love watching my mind movie, and as things happen in my life, I edit it and put new slide. It's just like season one of my life, season two of my life. It can go.
Episodes.
It can go, yeah, it can go on and on. And it is, I'm saying around more than 80% things do happen. 10% or 20% is maybe you're not sure that is actually what you want. Okay. You have to feel really powerful and passionate about what you're putting in that. Because when you feel it, then only you get it. Like you have to
Yeah.
feel that it's coming to you.
Right.
So if you put sometimes some random things that you feel like, okay, let me just put it in my slide.
Right.
It might take a little more time for it to happen because you're not feeling it really strongly.
Yeah.
You're not
You
attracting it towards you.
yeah. You have to really believe in that future you
Yeah.
know. That is
Yeah.
the main thing. You have
So
to
I really
believe.
suggest everybody, even if you're not good with technology, take help from your children. Get your iPad, start putting up pictures of yourself, put images of things you want out of life, download some positive affirmation. Try to keep it short, not a too long movie, a 3.5 minute movie, a 20 to 25 slides. The slides can be your own personal pictures or things you find on internet.
Yeah.
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 And put it together as a movie of your future.
Yeah.
You can put you want to travel once this everything opens up. It can be anything.
Absolutely. I think that will be so exciting, to be able to do that, get this time
Yeah.
out from the world to see what is the old few changes you want to make about yourself. And, you can even do it about
Yes.
personality traits. Like, let's say you have a tendency
Yeah.
for perhaps a short temper, and you just want to become
Yeah.
more peaceful, less reactive in life. You can even do it for something as simple as that, you can take a good hard look at yourself and say, okay, this is me, this is my life, this is what I really want to transform, you know and then create the movie and what is the new you and start resonating. And initially you will feel, oh, this can never be me, this cannot be me. But I think over time, like Neeta said, the more you see it, the more you start believing it and you start resonating with, and it becomes your new reality.
Yes.
Neeta?
I
Yeah.
had put this slide about our Thrive journeys before even it started,
Yeah, I remember that.
and was in my mind movie to start this travel company with something to do with spirituality and wellness.
Yeah.
And it happened within 6 months, this whole Thrive journeys with Thrive. So
Yeah,
it works out. It is amazing how
absolutely.
it's law of attraction. Whatever you want, you get.
Yeah, yeah,
But just be sure of what you want.
yeah,
It's more clarity in what
yeah. And for
you
that, you
want
need to do
out of your
introspection,
life. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what the whole journey within is all about, is about to do the introspection. So do we have any questions? Tech team, if we do, can you please pull them up? Um, okay. All right.
Is there a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruchi is asking, my question is how to overcome a past experience as every time the same things happen, because I have behaved in a certain way in the past and then I become angry and anxious. So she's kind of talking about the vicious cycle. That's a good question.
Yes. Yes. So we all have patterns. We have a way we behave or our fears, and we keep on attracting the same situation, same type of experiences, same type of partners in our life. So you need to again rewire yourself. How would you do that? Okay. First of all, you need to love yourself. Somewhere you're not loving yourself enough that you're inviting some negative emotions to happen or negative experiences to happen. How do you start loving yourself? Again, it goes back to the same thing. Start meditating. It is such a powerful tool. By just doing that, you fix everything. You have to stop. You'll stop taking medicines. You won't be anxious. You'll stop having negative reactions, the same experiences. I would really like you to at least try for 20 days, the next 20 days. Try meditating for 15 minutes a day and see, is there a subtle change in your life, the way you react, if your anger or any experiences you are facing. See if there's a difference. Until we don't try, we don't know. Yeah, but it has to be persistent. You cannot give up after 4 days that I didn't see a change.
Right, right, right. Hi, can you hear me, Nita?
Pinky, your video is, yeah, it's getting a little hung. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. So a couple of more
Okay.
questions,
Okay.
Nita. Yeah,
Yes.
how to make a mind movie? Give more clarity, please. So you
Okay.
can just say the technical part or the website
Okay.
or
I'll
that
tell
you
you
can.
the technique. There are two apps you can make the Mind Movie. You either download Mind Movie. It's on your app when you download that, and it has it explains everything, how to go about it. There are slides, there are pictures, there are affirmation, everything on that app. If you find that little technical and little difficult, go to iMovies. Okay, your children are always making some movie or the other. Go to this iMovie app. I've made mine on iMovie. Start putting pictures of what you like, where you want to go, a dream home, a dream job. Okay, if you don't have live pictures, go on the internet. Internet has all the pictures. Download these pictures, download these affirmations. Okay, you can write down affirmations and save that and post that up on your Mind Movie. Okay, so it's making putting around 20 to 25 slides together, around 3 and a half minutes. Don't make it too long because it's difficult it to go in your subconscious mind. Okay, keep it short and sweet. So either these two apps are the best. Okay, and Mind Movie app, it explains everything. There's a detailed explanation of it. Also, I do take sessions. Pinky can help you. We all are there also to help you how to make a mind movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You can email us at Thrive and we can totally guide you into what to do. Okay,
Yes.
next question. Um, uh, so I have been very persistent in my growth, and I've had experiences, extraordinary experiences also. But it brings a lot of self doubt. Should I stop? My only concern is I don't know if I'm on the right path of spirituality. Nita?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, when do you know you're on the right path? Well, you're doing, does it make you happy? Okay, the main thing is when you, how do you know if it's a right or wrong? When you're doing that, are you having guilt? Are you feeling this? Then somewhere you need to figure out what you want out of your life. But when you're doing it, it gives you so much joy, then you are on the right path.
Right.
You have to trust your feelings. Feelings tell you, your emotions tell you if you're on the right path or not. So
Hmm.
while you're doing on this, you're growing as a person. Is it making you happy?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
need to judge by your emotions. And yes, and if there are setbacks, it depends on what type of setbacks. We can overcome that also by putting positivity, positive affirmation, planning out how to go about it. There's always a solution to something.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So this is a good question. It's a long one, but I'll just shorten it. That how do I know whether what I'm feeling or seeing is it real or is it just my imagination?
What we see is real. Yeah, whatever images come to us, what thoughts come, some people can see things, some people can hear things. You sometimes see signs, like sometimes I'm going in a car somewhere and I see a billboard saying exactly what I feel. So trust, all these are signs. Universe is giving you signs by either whispering in your ear or thoughts, or you see some random image or words. So no, you're not imagining things.
It's all real.
It is angels, universe, yourself, your higher self talking to you. Trust yourself.
Right.
And there's no harm in trying something. Okay? Like, give it a shot. We always are so scared that will it work, then only I'll try. Nobody can guarantee you. If you work on it, of course it will work out.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you need to believe in it. If you believe in yourself, universe will believe in you and you will get your outcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So we have a question about heartbreak.
Yeah.
How do I overcome heartbreak? I've had
Okay.
a horrible heartbreak.
Okay, so I've been a tarot card reader more than 16 years, and most of the people come to me for love life questions, relation, breakups. Most of the time, we are more in the love with the idea of love, or we are addicted to love. We feel we need somebody else to make us happy. Okay, until we think that it's you're going to go through heartbreak because another person cannot fulfill you. Okay, how do you love yourself? Okay, that's very important. Do you love yourself? You need to feel okay. If you don't love yourself, how can somebody else love you, right? Like, you need to like you need to like your company.
Yeah.
for another person to like your company. Yeah. I mean, at this point, do you feel like, oh God, yeah, I love myself. I think people love to be with me.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Yeah.
feel that way, then only somebody will think. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes, I understand when relationships don't go right. But somewhere again, we need to get out of the pattern of getting into addictive relationships.
Right.
Nobody can fulfill you. Get into a relationship only to enhance your life further, not to fill your empty space. Empty space will be filled by yourself, your work, your passion, your experience, your adventure, your travel. Your
Yeah.
partner has to be someone who supports you, guides you, and enhances you. He's not your purpose of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, this is a good question. My question is, how can I protect from energy leakage of my own self? Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, there are a lot of, we don't realize how we leak our own energy. Like, subconsciously, sometimes we are just talking to a friend and we are just talking negative things, or we are hearing their negative, like they are going through something, and we feel that we are being a good friend by hearing them, but actually you're not doing a good thing for your friend. You're continuously letting them go down the spiral. Instead of them, tell them to get a grip of their life, tell them to get some advice or help. But while you are listening to that story every day of your life, you are draining your energy. Okay. The type of places you go drains your energy. The things you see can drain your energy. Sometimes when you read or see bad news, it can drain your energy. Yeah. Be very be very cautious of what you input into your system. How we take care about our food. We don't want to eat gluten, or this will cause me allergy. Thoughts can cause you allergies. Okay. So I mean, you need to be very careful with what you think, who you associate with. This is all the way you do. It drains your own energy. So yes, start doing things which are positive. Don't give in to things which are leaking. Don't do things out of duty or feeling guilt. that will
Mm.
that will 100% drain your energy.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I meditate every day, but I don't know where my life is taking me. I want my daughter to get married, but it's not happening. Can I manifest her marriage?
Yes, I have a perfect answer for you. So, and while you're saying this question, I can just picture my sister in November. Like, since 1 year, she's been going on, oh God, when will my daughter get married? I'm trying everything. Why is she not finding the right guy? I said, okay, enough. I cannot hear you complain one more time. Let's sit down and make a mind movie. So we put a picture of her daughter. Then we put a picture of a Sabyasachi dress. Okay. We put a picture of a destination wedding. We put a beach wedding because our family likes beaches, and we just put all the pictures related to her daughter and leading to the wedding, people celebrating, the whole manda. And within a month, in December, my sister went to her wedding in Thailand, and over there they found the boy. The boy actually lives just down the lane from our house, but they met at the beach, which we put a picture in a wedding. This whole thing came true. By March, she's already engaged. Okay. So rather than feeling bad, put it into pictures. So I suggest you to put your daughter's picture, how you imagine the dream wedding, put it all in your mind movie. I guarantee you it happens for you, but you need to trust it.
You have to trust. You have to believe in it. You have to feel
Yeah.
it. You have to
my
feel
sister
happy every time you see that.
my sister saw it every day, and she felt like, okay, it's happening, and it exactly happened in the time span,
Yeah. Yeah.
and within few months.
Right. Right. Tech team, the questions have gone off. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thanks. Um, if I manifest things, but if I'm with a low frequency person, constantly surrounded by a low frequency person, can it affect my manifestation?
No, your manifestation. Don't let that again. That's what I said. You need to be an observer. Don't let anybody take your energy out. Just don't give away your power to other people. Okay,
Right.
so just the best way, also a trick. Whenever you step out to a meeting or public places where you feel, oh God, not so comfortable, the energies are not right. Before you leave your house, imagine 4 mirrors around you. Okay, you are protected in that 4 mirrors. So anything you feel a negativity coming onto you, will bounce back to that person, or you're just protected in the white light. So just put a white light and 4 mirrors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but nobody can take your manifestation dreams away. No. And the more you again meditate, you become more of an observer where you don't get affected.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, I've been married for 10 years and not had a kid. My wife is stressed out all the time. She's just 31, but sometimes she's very, very depressed. How can I boost her?
Yes. Okay. So again, I had the same like this. A person come for tarot. They've tried everything from IVF to IUI, and the mother and daughter came, and they're like, "What do we do?" I just said, it's 100% happening in 6 months. Trust it. You know. They say, "Are you sure?" I said, "I guarantee you, it'll happen." Just that thought that it's going to happen, the mindset, okay, the hope, it changed the whole stressful structure of only trying this, the pressure you put, the pressure the society puts. Within 3 months, she was pregnant. The mother called me, Nita,
Wow.
we don't know how. Everything we tried, it didn't happen yet. So just shift. Just know that this is going to happen. Your wife will have to again practice either breath work or meditation to calm. It doesn't happen overnight. But why don't you both read some positive books, see some lovely family movies, dramas, feel happy when you see a family picture. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
you need to work on yourself.
Great answer, Nita. Great
Yeah.
answer. Um, so people are thanking you for all the advice. And one last one is, I'm looking for a job since last August. I had to leave my job to take care of my dad in his last few months on here. But obviously he's not successful. Any tips to kind of help that
Okay.
journey along?
Yes. So first specify what do you want. Okay. Now what type of job? I want you to list down 10 points about your job. What type of job do you want? Do you want long hours, less hours? Do you want a job in your city, another city? Do you want to be well paid and work less? Specify exactly what you want. Okay, make this list and every day think about what you and feel happy that it's coming to you. Don't feel like, oh God, oh, this is not going to work out. This is not happening for me. My life is so difficult. If you think your life is difficult, universe thinks you want more of difficult. Okay. So it takes more time for things to happen. So I would suggest next 1 month, list down this thing, continuously think that it's coming to you. Imagine the job, imagine the office, how you want it to be. It
Right.
definitely works out. You get. And if that's not your passion and you want to start your own work, then think about that. Sometimes you
Yeah.
always followed a job, but now you want to start your own business. So just right now, while you're sitting home, you got the best chance, make it
Yeah.
work out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions that we have. So
Okay.
Neeta, thanks so much for being here with us and enlightening us so much. Um I think both of us just can't wait to, as much as we are enjoying this journey within, we can't
Yes.
wait to start our Thrive journeys again and start
Yes.
journeying outside. So, Neeta, where are you going to take all of us the minute we're out of this? Tell me.
Our
I'm so curious.
our original plan was August Leh Ladakh, but now I don't know. But yes, as soon as things open up, we will take you to your journey within by taking you to these amazing places with good vibration, like-minded people.
Yeah.
Just give yourself a chance to do things for yourself too. You might meet the right people, you might meet your best friend for life in these journeys, or you
Yeah.
just come back with a more clearer picture of your life or a smile on your face.
Right.
You just cannot
Absolutely.
go wrong by doing such things for yourself.
No.
And just don't feel guilty to take out time for yourself. It's your life. You must take out time for yourself. Your family members, your children, your friends want to see a happy you, not a guilty you or dutiful you. A
Or an
happy you.
or an
Yeah.
angry you and a depressed
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
If you're
Because
happy,
you're so busy trying to do so much and disperse your energy everywhere.
yeah.
There's nothing left over for you, and then you're becoming frustrated and angry, and then it's reflecting on the people
And then
outside.
you always hold on that when my children grow older, I will do this or I
Yeah.
will travel. Then it's never, you don't have to wait so long. Start your journey now.
Yeah.
It's either within or outside, whichever way. Don't put
Yeah.
a pause button to your life. I really believe Always keep on moving within, outside, do new things, challenge yourself, motivate yourself, update yourself. The a number of times you change your phone, that many times you need to be upgraded too.
We're going to tell Apple this, okay? We're going to email Apple that, look, this is what we are saying.
A new version of myself, new
Yeah.
version plus of myself.
Right.
Yeah, so just every year you need to check where you're going right and wrong. If you don't know how to do it, go to any therapist, go to
Go to
anybody who can
Neeta.
help you
Go to
out. Go
Neeta.
talk to
Get
me.
a reading.
Yeah.
She will sort you out for sure.
Yeah. Just I last line I have to say is just keep a positive outlook to your life.
Yes,
It all work out
absolutely.
for you.
Thank you, Neeta.
Just
Thank you
yeah.
so
Thank you
much.
for this great opportunity.
Thank you for taking the time to
Thank
talk to
you.
everyone,
I
Neeta. Thank for all your wonderful wisdom and guidance always.